so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. And these guys also found in their opener a week ago, so we got a couple of teams here desperately trying to avoid that 0-2 start. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that with something last week resolves itself this time around.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Play action. May. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
May now off the bootleg. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And in recent seasons, he's really elevated his game and become one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL when he's out there leading his squad. He completed over 72% of his passes last season, which led the league, and he's looking to be even better in this season.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
22-yard line.
You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 14 carries, 67 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Over
on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Douglas, the man in motion. To throw, it's May. That's to the running back, Ramondre Stevenson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Patriots.
Fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And they go play action with May. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball in the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. But they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The home team's offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. A run straight ahead with H.M. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Taken down back at the 42.
To H.N. on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. flag comes in. This might be a free play. That one complete to Hill. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Yeah, the penalty, it helps a little, but they'll still have to navigate a 3rd and 9 now. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Carlton Davis.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. New England trying to get a place on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up the 1st down and change our momentum?
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Douglas, the man in motion. Looking to throw. May. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Now Hill to return it. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Sanders now to have the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New England's offense set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's May. They set up the screen for Stevenson.
Nice Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there, and now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. The tight end Henry here in motion. From the shotgun, May with it. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. And the Patriot first down.
To the air, May. It's complete to Diggs. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd and 5. They'll throw with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but a shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
LHN on first and 10. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the
On play action, here's Tua. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Tua. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing here is May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. The tight end Henry here in motion. On play action, May. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
1st down, New England.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running. I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Running left is Stevenson. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Talk about controlling the football and controlling the drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
Now May on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Pats are set up now with a 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Antonio Gibson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. H.N. here, they stay on the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Tua gonna throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This 2nd and 4.
5-yard gain. Brings up second.
Now Tua. They set up the screen. H.N. has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
To throw, it's May. Open more down the field is Henry. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headline. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Complete to Antonio Gibson. An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Now he'll escape to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now May on the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 35.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, New England.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And room there to work it inside the 25. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves them in a good spot. 2nd and inches forthcoming.
And inches at the 24.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Douglas, the man in motion. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped it right where it all started. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st down, Patriots.
They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Gibson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the 1st half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now a toss coming right side. And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the 1st half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
And the Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Will swing complete to Jalen Waddle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Up the middle, Achane. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Tua sets up to pass it. Fighting through pressure. And he is caught. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, it's Achane. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's a give Achane. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll look to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Looking to put a drive together. Diggs in motion left. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air, May. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. The Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up a gap.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Keon White got in there for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll give this to Achane. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
First down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense does find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 5-yard line.
One more time with Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these 2 offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Patriots 23.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking to put a drive together. Here's May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
Throwing here is May. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
First down, New England.
They'll throw with May. Out right to Bourne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, Patriots.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now 2nd and 5. They run once more with Stevenson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And the Patriots first down.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson from 13 yards out. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Good move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Send him over to our team so we don't cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Tua. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Marcus Jones just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And got his man, complete. Now he's loose again. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Now to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 20.
To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
6 yards. And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Stevenson. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward May. Going deep for Diggs. And this one is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Tua going to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now it is official. That last catch is going to vault him past Flipper Anderson's mark of 336 receiving yards in one game. It's a record, folks, that has stood since 1989, but it has now been broken. Achane. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And this time he is in. Devon Achane punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Devon Achane who finished things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Patriots coming out now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Patriot 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Douglas. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, New England.
Play action. May. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Stevenson. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne from 3 yards out. And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.